All right, let's take on Kentucky. What do they have for uniforms here? Gross. Yikes. I like the all blue. Let's go.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one.
Snake pit.
Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Roll Tide.
Another SEC rival, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Why is it raining?
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Feed the beast.
He is a grown ace man. That
And he's healed.
starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's
There we go. First down.
there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. A solid pickup there.
There you
The
go.
defense is able to make the stop. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Meadows. He'll be shoved out of bounds.
Wish all my quarterbacks were this good.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tide trying
Can't
to
stop,
pay
won't
off this
stop.
red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself.
Here we go.
Got some room there at the
Touchdown.
goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, it doesn't get
Bam.
any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats offense headed onto the field.
QB collapse.
And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some
Let's
of the
see
turnover
what
and
we can
protection
do
issues
then.
that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet.
The rain.
That was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes.
Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now improvising.
Ooh.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I think we're in 4-down territory.
Third and short.
There we go.
Leaves it with the running back.
Ah.
Absolutely nowhere to go.
Moving up.
This defense makes a third down stop.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Converts on fourth down. Still going.
There we go.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
Oh, I had him.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback.
Accidentally pump faked.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Russell. They've got the screen set up. There he goes.
Got most of the yards back.
They've got him
Or
now,
got all the
and
yards back.
almost picked up that
And
first down on the screen.
almost got the first down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield.
There we go, first
Slipped with the
down.
running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle. And this offense generates a massive play.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Fires to the wideout.
3 guys.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. At the 20, he's got space. And he rolls into the
Another one.
touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags a quick pass on the left.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The give to the back. Find some fresh air. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Here we go.
And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Wilcox. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43.
Oh, no.
Washington. He smashes his way through again. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Wildcats getting set on first.
He's getting cut after a missed tackle like that. Oh.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dot.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built there.
And he feels the heat,
Bam!
and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Should have been intercepted.
In his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it, because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Okay.
Connection to the right. Open spaces. Touchdown!
Interesting defensive call.
Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Oh,
It's
crap.
your job to do the rest, right? You hit
In.
me in stride
Good.
where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Nothing. Let's go.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have it.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Wilcox. Racing to the right.
That was my bad.
Inside the 30. The tag. And
Got
he
caught
gets
up.
away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down on your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home exactly that way right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback adapting.
Oh.
2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little
So
more
close.
before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with back.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll haul down the returner.
Nothing.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to throw, it's Barrett. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Under fire. And he'll chuck that
Who was he
one
throwing
away
to?
and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They're looking for room. It's Wilcox. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Wildcat.
Was this a trap game?
He found open space. The band might as well start playing.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Middleton. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Jukes his way from home. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Russell. Using his feet to buy time. Rolling right and going deep. And it's an incomplete
Oh, we got
pass
flag
on the
for
deep
holding.
shot. The flag is down. Let's check the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. steps away to find some room. Looking for his man in the middle.
Oh.
That one is picked off in the end zone. Trying to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it starts.
Well, they just ran it for -1.
Having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
Let's go.
Is knocked down back at the 13. And that's the second time he's gotten to the quarterback, following the legacy of those great Crimson Tide pass rushers like Will Anderson, like Ryan Anderson or Tim Williams, or the great Derek Thomas or Cornelius Bennett, who could get to the quarterback.
I like that you run out of oxygen naming all these guys, and that's what they do. They're a pressure defense, and they're going to come after the quarter. They ain't going to give you time
mountain is
to find
calling.
open guys to beat their DBs, and they got so many great pass rushers that don't really like quarterbacks, so I really like them.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Back to throw, it's Russell. Scrambling away. Unleashes one.
Oh.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Got him. Let's go.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown Tide. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Big Tide players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling.
Let's go.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Wilcox. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Wildcats.
On that play, great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense, and then at that point it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to either run and pass on the next snap.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Nice catch. Let's go.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gets it out quickly. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down.
Oh, he dropped
That's
that.
going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Looking to buy time.
Oh, he ran right out of bounds.
What a great play by the defense. In a critical down late in the game, one possession behind, you needed to come up with that play now to hopefully force a punt and give your offense a chance to go win the game.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Barrett. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Gilmore. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw.
Nothing. Let's go.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again.
And the pressure
Kind of looked like he slid.
back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Let's go.
Batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. Quarterback sneaks it ahead.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass, it's Barrett. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at
Come on,
the 27.
defense.
This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds a man on the right. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Zimmerman. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Strong
Got him.
pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the Heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Let's go.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that.
Throws toward the end zone.
Oh.
He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Patterson. breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
Too little, too late.
Kentucky.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. One more play to pad the stats. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it.
Here we go.
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner, and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to be too